Okay. Okay.
Hi everyone, my name is Gonzalo. Today I'm going to present a history class. In history class, we learn about reconstruction. The purpose of reconstruction was to finish the slavery and give African people rights, like rights to job, rights to work, right to education, etc. One of the major knowledge that I learned in this class was when the reconstruction finished, this reconstruction helped and affect the African people in the same time. But in the beginning, the reconstruction helped African people with a lot of rights. But in the end, the reconstruction affect African people because the people from the South, the white Americans, was very angry because they want all the power in the South. So they start to lynch people, they start to use violence, they burn them, they do a lot of things to the African people. This connects to my life because when I was in Guatemala, I was part of a violence. And my cousins tried to kill my dad here in the United States, and then they have to leave the United States because the police were going to put them in the jail. So they come back to where I live in the city. So right there, they tried to kill us. That's why we are in the United States. So this, when I hear history, I think this connect to my life, and this remind my life when I was in Guatemala because I think like how I feel when I was in Guatemala, that in that way that slaves feels during this time that this violence happened in the South. Another knowledge that I learned is that in the beginning of the reconstructions, the African, the reconstruction helped a lot to African people. They give educations, a school, so they have a lot of things. They have power. They can vote. They can decide whatever they want because it helped the reconstruction. The purpose of the reconstruction was to help the slaves because when they were slaves, they didn't have a house to live because they lived where their boss was. So they need a job, education because they can't write and something. So that's what I think that I learned. So this knowledge is important to me because I wanna be a reporter. Yeah, because I wanna be a TV reporter. And it really connects to me because when I was going to become a TV reporter, I need to know a lot of information like that happen now in the future and in the past. So I can show to everyone in this world that what happened before. Like I can show them what all the violence that happened in the South. So I think it really connects to my life because I want to show everyone that what happened in the past. So and because just some people in the United States know this history, but if you know in Guatemala, maybe 1% of people knows this history. So I want to like show them what was the different histories that happened in this world. Another knowledge that I learned. So in this unit, I also learned how to demonstrate mystery of history knowledge in a dialogue quiz. So I think this helped me. A lot because I'm new in the United States, so I have to know how to speak in English. I have to know a lot of things like how I have to like put my English like more better and more better. So this connects to my life as a student because it helped me like speak more in English in class and everywhere. This connects to my life because it helped me like develop my English in many ways. So it's so important to me know this. Also, in history class, we watched a lot of videos that was about the reconstruction. To see this video, it helped me a lot because I learned new words that I never know before. So, and these words are so important because if you know more and more and more words in English, your English will go up, and more up. So it's very good. As a student, I think this connects to my life to understand the videos because sometimes we love to watch videos, and if you understand the videos in English, it's so important to me. Also, if in the United States, obviously the teacher speak just in English, so I have to understand what the teacher says. So if I watch more videos and the teachers are like explaining what we have to do in class, so I have to understand. So it connects to my grades because if I understand what the teacher are saying, I understand all the instructions. So are we going to have good grades because are we going to do all the what my teacher says? Also, in history class, we make notes, the one that are right here. We make notes. I think this improved my English because it also helped me like write new words that I never know before. And it's so important to me because I want to go college. So in college, I need to like do a lot of essays, and my writing have to be perfect because if my writing is perfect, I will going to get good grades. So it connects me like as a student that I am. So in conclusion, this semester in US history was so important to me. It made a lot of change. US history gave me that power, the power that I need to be here in front of you speaking in English. And I think so history class is one of my best class that helped me a lot to become like with my English more better and more better and more better. Okay, questions?
Okay, I need to give you the history question. Oh, you have it. You have the history question. Yeah.
So you talk about reconstruction.
Yes.
How did Southern whites respond to the Reconstruction efforts to empower African Americans?
They start to allow, as I said before, they start to make a lot of violence. They kill African people. They scare like if the African people like want to vote, they work with a weapon like this, and they say and then when African people see the weapon, so they know that if they vote, they were going to die. So they start to be scared, use violence, start to kill a lot of people if they don't follow what they want.
How did African Americans live in poor after the end of the Civil War?
They have education, they have a school, they have work, and they have a lot of things that reconstruction help them to do.
So, why did Reconstruction end?
Because as I said before, the white American, the Kim, start to kill people, and then the North didn't want to support the reconstructions because they want to do their business. They don't want to. They want to focus what they are doing. They don't want to help anymore the reconstruction. That's why the reconstruction.
How did Southerners whites respond to the reconstruction efforts to empower African Americans?
Should I ask the question?
Who?
Shirley?
Shirley?
Yeah.
In your own opinion, do you think that reconstruction was good for slaves, African Americans, or not?
It was good.
Why?
Because it helped them. They give education in school, they have rights to vote. But I know that a lot of violence happened there. But not all African people died. So it means some African people still be free and free and free. So they now, if they didn't do that reconstruction, maybe now we were going to have a slave too. Maybe we that we are immigrants, we're going to be slaves.
But how about when white African Americans start to kill African Americans?
African? No.
Yeah.
White Americans.
I mean, why white Americans start to kill?
Because they were all.
No, wait. During the Reconstruction, right? So they got many rights and all of those things, but they tried to take the power from African Americans, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why was that bad for African Americans?
That was that bad to African Americans?
Yeah, because it was bad because they started to kill African Americans to take the power, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why was that bad?
Obviously, because they're taking their lives, they're taking their killing. So, do you think that kill somebody is bad?
But do you think that it still means really?
They
good?
want all the power in the South, so that's why they start to kill.
Why did they want the power to the South? Why did they want all that power to the
Because
South?
they want to decide all the decisions. They want to have a president in the South, because the president in this time was a president from the North. So they want to make like a president of the South, and then they can do whatever they want in the United States.
So after knowing that white people kill African Americans, do you still thinking that Reconstruction was good for them, even if they killed them?
It was bad, obviously. It was bad. It connects to, like I say, it connects to my life. It's so bad. But in the same time, I'm thinking it's good because it helped a lot to African people. And now African people, Americans, now they're Americans, they have rights, they have education, they can decide like a white people.
If you said that South wanted all that power and they wanted a president of themselves, like of their own, then why is it that in the end, like when Reconstruction ended, they traded their presidency? Like, so what happened was there was two people from Republic and Democrat running for president, but the Democrats like told the Republic, if you want to win, then give us our power back, right? If they wanted the president, then why did they just give it away to the Republicans?
I'm confused. You make a lot of things and I don't know what you want to know.
There was two presidents.
I had two presidents. There
Like
were two
running for
yeah,
president.
two running president, not president. Okay. Yeah.
Why did the Democrats just give up and give it to
The Democrats, the Republicans give it.
Southern?
Yeah, that's okay. Because they didn't have a lot of people to vote, so they can't have like, because before the reconstructions, like just the white people can vote. So that's why always the South win. But when Reconstruction happened, African people can vote, North can vote, so it was going to be like more people that were going to vote. So that's why the Democrats give out, because they didn't have a lot of people that can vote to their president.
Then how did the Reconstruction end?
How the Reconstruction ended? So they not want to focus in their things. So they don't want to focus in other things because they're like, they want to focus in the north, not in the south. That's why, and they give up because there were a lot of violence, and if the Reconstruction didn't stop, it was going to be kill and kill and kill and kill more people. So that's why.
I have a question. So you talked about using punctuation and new words and grammar to help you in college and get good grades. After college, how can this help you?
In my work, maybe like I wanna be a TV reporter and I wanna be an actor. So if I wanna like act, I want to work in act, I have to like read, I have to memorize the script. So that's why maybe I'm going to make novels in English. So I have to like speak carefully the English because that all people that are outside of the TV can understand what I'm saying.
Okay, that's all the time we have. Thank you very much, Gonzalo.
What's the debate?
Yeah, interesting. I like all the conversation.
Too much question.
So
I
let me give you Gonzalo, let me give you this paper.
Có một hắn được của mình tên đều tôi mình thấy.
Oh my god, so much question. I'm so scared.
Here, okay.
Hi.
Okay. It's your turn, Nick.
You're my son, right?
Oh, because you're going to talk about chemistry, right?
Yeah.